There was a time when there was only one king. He was the ruler of all things, and his name was Majesty. He had always been, and he would always be. It was he who formed the heavens and the earth. His hands raised mountains from the deep. His arms spread wide, and the stars were flung wheeling across the sky. His voice was thunder, his gaze, fire, and all creation looked upon his majesty and worshipped. He created beings who were like him in beauty, and to the most magnificent he gave the name Glorious. Glorious was conceived with the splendor of the dawn, but he was not the king. He was the ruler of nothing, worshipped by no one, and in his heart he secretly desired the power of his maker. His heart was poisoned by jealousy, until he plotted rebellion.
I will be master of all I see. Who is this king who denies me the adoration I deserve? All will see me and worship, and I will be like the Most High.
Who are you that you would take my throne? Have I not made you the most glorious of all my creations? Yet you are not satisfied. You will have a new name and a new face. Now I call you Sinister, and your face will tell the tale of your rebellion. You will be cursed forever, forced to hide your beauty beneath this mask of shame, unable to recognize goodness. Its curse is death.
The rebellion and exile of his beautiful Glorious broke the heart of Majesty. He desired a relationship like the one he had once known. Majesty searched his own heart for the power to create once again. From the ground he raised new beings with an unsurpassed beauty and simplicity. He formed them with his hands and breathed his own life into them.
You have been created from my heart and with my breath. You are the princes and princesses of my kingdom, all equal in your splendor. I give to you these crowns, representing your power to rule over all that you see before you. But beware the evil one, Sinister. He would seek to deceive you and steal the gift that I have given you. Guard it well, my children.
Night fell, and Sinister stole in with the darkness. He saw the crowns of the king's children, and he desired them.
Who are you?
I'm just a humble servant of Majesty like you. Do not be afraid of the face. My heart is good, and I have something special for you. A rare treasure, a mask of unusual power. Look at you. You're all the same, The masks will make you unique, special.
I want to be special. How can I have one?
Something so valuable cannot come without a price. But what do you have to offer me? Apparently, not much. I will trade it for your crown.
No, the crowns are precious.
If they are so precious, why then does everyone have one? It's just a pretty trinket, really.
He's right. Here's my crown. Give me my mask. I want it.
One by one, the curse took hold of the king's children. They tried to take it off, but the mask could not be removed. It began to awaken things they had never known. Jealousy, fear, anger, greed, depraved pleasures, and worst of all, death. They forgot who they were, consumed by the curse. And as the goodness drained from them, Sinister laughed. Majesty was gone. He was king now.
It is just the beginning. Look at us now, Majesty. Are we not beautiful? The wearers of the mask belong to me now. Now the curse is death, O King. Then death it will be. For all.
The king had returned, only to find his precious creation cursed. His children were under the control of Sinister, but no one recognized their king. Something had to be done. Something would be done. Wait. Take me instead. I will make myself like them. I will wear the mask. I will take the curse.
Look at this, everyone. Who comes into our kingdom uninvited and with no mask? He says he wants to be your king. King? Ha! This pretender thinks he is better than you. He is not one of us. Let us make him one. Let us give him a mask of his own.
With that, Sinister produced a mask that held the curse of all the masks combined. He gave it to the king's precious creation, who had now turned against him.
children, and all their children, and I will be glorious once more. The king who never tasted pain tastes it now. The one who did not know death knows it now. But before you die, I want you to remember this moment and know this. It was not I who did this to you. It was them. What do you say to them now? What words do you speak to the ones who betrayed you, who gave away your gift, and left you to die? I forgive you.
The king's final words had broken through to the hearts of his children, and they beheld him for who he was. Sorrow filled the air, and Sinister reveled in his victory. But he did not know the power of majesty, a power deeper than the mask, stronger than death, the power of forgiveness.
You are defeated, Sinister. Now go, and never trouble my creation again.
Your mercy is your weakness. I will never rest until my deception destroys your kingdom. You may have cast me out, but the curse of the mask remains. They must still choose you, Majesty. They must still choose.
The children of the king could now be free. They could see him again and choose to serve him again. Majesty had felt the pain of his beloved and conquered the curse of the mask, and now he began to call to them. But would they choose him? Would they make the only choice that could set them free? Would they choose to be restored?
Majesty, you saved me. You saved us all. I saw you dying. I saw you in pain. And then I heard you forgive me for what I had done. Majesty, I choose to serve you. I choose you.